Yeezy and she ghetto. My type of bitch that don't even say hello.
What's up, everybody? It is Tuesday. You know what that means. We are back with another Bird's Word presented by JBird Kickz. In this video, we are going to go over 9 different releases upcoming this week. Last week kind of sucked. This week, we have the Waffles. We have Dunk Lows. We have a Husky in the background doing something. We have a lot. The Jordan 4s are coming out this week. The Tor Yellows. Those things are fire. We need to get right into this. What are we waiting for? Okay, what's up, everybody? We're gonna get right into this, try to keep this video a little bit on the shorter side. We do have a bunch of releases to go over, so we're gonna hop right into it, get down to things. Let's throw up StockX over here. I will put myself in the corner. All right. Starting off, on the 25th of August, we have the Nike Dunk Low Gray Pink. I have that pulled up on StockX over here. It's coming out for a retail of $100. Estimated resale range on this is about 200 bucks. If we look at the actual sizes, we can see here that the larger sizes are going for a bit over 200. I would definitely say to stick to those sizes. Those are going to be more profitable than the smaller ones. However, all sizes are a go. You're going to be making money either way. On this, the app break-even point is about $126, so you're making about $74 per pair on average. Personally, it's a very low-risk investment. I would go for the larger sizes. Unfortunately, these do look to be dropping only on Sneakers, Finish Line, and JD Sports. JD and Finish Line are good for the manual users out there, so good luck with that. At least we're not only entering a sneakers draw and hoping for the best. After that, we have the kids version, the grade school sizing of the Bright Crimson Game Royal Dunk. To me, this is a very basic colorway, and I think the resale market is already reflecting that in its prices. If we take a look at current sizing, 6Y to 7Y is doing the best per usual, but those smaller sizes are really not worth it at all. It was just surprising for a dunk. With an $85 price tag, we're looking at an estimated resale range of about 130 bucks, meaning you're breaking even on the apps at 113. With that, you're making about $28 a pair on these. It's not terrible, but it's certainly not anything to write home about. Personally, I may try to grab a pair, but it is going to be a quick flip, and I think you're going to be dealing with a lot of people that are undercutting each other and driving that profit even further down. Release date for these is going to be on 2 different days, actually. On the 25th is when the majority come out. That's going to be on your foot sites, the JD Sports, Finish Line, Foot Action, Eastbay, and Foot Locker. The following day on the 26th is the restock, and that's what's going to be happening on Sneakers. So if you check Sneakers, you'll see the 26th, but if you check all the foot sites, you're going to see the 25th. So just keep in mind for that, you do have 2 days to go out there and try to cop some pairs. Again, margins are slim, but just something to be aware of on that pair. After that, we have the Jordan 1 Low Starfish. Now, looking at this pair, it is a beautiful pair of Jordan 1 Lows. However, when I'm looking at the prices on these, they are extremely high. I know people are gonna say they look like the shattered backboards. They definitely do. And those are also fetching a hefty amount. There's only been 99 sales on these so far. Whether that's due to stock or just overall hype, I would say when these actually drop, there is no way that we're fetching over north of 300 on a low. Immediately, at least, immediately. So with that, I would say your retail is 100. I'm going out on a limb here. I want to be conservative for you guys. I don't want you getting your hopes up. I'm setting an estimated resale on these of about $180. That's almost $200 less than what current StockX prices are. That being said, you're breaking even on the apps at 124. Your estimated profit is about 50, 60 bucks. Listen, if I'm wrong on this, it's still a good flip. I don't think I'm going to be wrong out the gate. Well, watch, I'll eat my words for that one. But I just want to set expectations before you go in here. You're looking at stock, it's like, well, I make hundreds of dollars. You're not going to make that much. Prices will be much lower on release day. And this is only the men's size that's coming out. There's also going to be a women's size, and there's going to be a grade school size coming out as well. So I've only seen the women's confirmed for now. These are only coming out on sneakers. So it's going to be a draw. It's going to be the luck of the draw. Don't think you hit the lottery when you get them, but they're still a good flip. Moving on to probably the biggest hyped sneaker of this week is our Fragment Sacai LDV Waffles. These, when I first saw the concept of these coming out on, not the concept, when I started seeing the leaked pictures of these on Instagram, one of my friends who's not even a sneakerhead reached out to me and he was like, those are fire, I need a pair of those. The hype is there. I think they're a beautiful looking sneaker. They're a lot better than the other Sacai's that have come out recently. I wasn't really a fan of the purple ones that came out a couple months ago. I'll try to find a picture of those and throw those up to let you know exactly what I'm talking about there. But these are way better. The navy blue hits, they're gorgeous. And they're definitely very wearable with the navy and the white. And the prices, they're not terrible. 400 range, they look great. Obviously these are going to drop once release comes on the 27th of this month. But I'm still going to say estimated resale, it's probably going to stay up near the 400s. That being said, you're breaking even on the apps at about 222 bucks, and your estimated profit is $178 per pair. Personally, all sizes are a go. If I get these, I'm flipping them immediately, moving on to the next pair. But they are definitely a great shoe to wear if you can get them for retail. They're beautiful, and these are only coming out on sneakers. Okay, after that we are seeing a 350, a new 350 for the first time in a while. I can't remember the mono. I think the mono ices were the last time a 350 came out. And in my opinion, those things were kind of trash, but whatever, they're doing well. So the Yeezy 350 Boost V2 Lite, throwing this picture up on so you guys can take a look at it right now. The interesting thing about this that I haven't seen yet on any other 350s is when you look at this shoe, that mid stripe there looks just to be a plain white sneaker, but when it hits the light, it turns a brighter yellow. Not like the reflective stuff that we've seen on Yeezy reflectives, but it definitely gives it definitely separates itself from the pack in terms of other Yeezys for that feature. I don't think that's going to change much in terms of how the resale market approaches it. We've seen a lot of 350s. We know what they're going to do over time. I don't think the reflective stripe is going to change that dramatically. That being said, I think we're looking at, on average, $300 a pair. These will go up. They will hit $380, maybe $400 eventually, 6-12 months down the road. I would sell them as soon as you get them. Estimated profit on it is about $41. All sizes are a go for sure. Take a look at the charts here. Everything is basically sitting around the smaller sizes, the base sizes are going closer to your $400 mark. The lower ones are definitely closer to the $300 mark, and those will drop on release day. These are going to be coming out on Yeezy Supply and the Confirmed app for sure. I know those are definites. There's 3 other sites that I saw: Nordstrom, Essence, and Mr. Porter. Nordstrom I checked this morning, it's not loaded up. Essence I checked, nothing's there, and Mr. Porter I checked and nothing is there. Whether they're just taking their time to upload it, maybe that's the case, but as of now, Yeezy Supply and Adidas are the only ones that I can confirm with 100% positivity. Okay, now we have the biggest release this week, in my opinion. Now, before we get into this, it's the Jordan 4 Retro Lightning. I've been calling it the Tor Yellow, because that's just what I've been seeing it on random different sites. Let me pull this up. This here is the University Blue 4. If you've been living under a rock, you haven't seen this yet. This is a grade school size in the blue. These things were hyped like crazy when they first came out. Now, hype is, it's grown a little bit. Prices, I think, are staying pretty consistently. They're slowly going up. They're not doing as well as the Oreos, which are crazy to me. Oreos are a beautiful shoe, for sure. They look kind of like the white cement, but these, a baby blue UNC colorway like this, they're too nice to not continue to go up. And I think that's what we're going to see with the yellow. The prices on these, to get an early pair of them, looks like the market is depressed on them already. So I 100% envision these things dropping more than they should when they come out, and that is when it's going to be time to buy. Most of the time I would wait a week, maybe 2 weeks, let the online orders start to come in, let the people start to, little Timmy start, let them start to undercut, then go in there and grab up a bunch of pairs and hold them. These, if people start undercutting on the day, I mean, look at that. That's such a nice shoe. It's just so beautiful. I just really think that these are going to do really well. By Christmas, what are we in August? I think by Christmas, 6 months, these are a $450 shoe easily in the next year. And that's what I'm going to be buying based on. So if you're watching this video and you're trying to cop, even if you're paying more than retail, stay around that. Try to get the $220 mark. It's going to be hard, but you know, $220, $230, $240, those aren't bad prices to buy in at if you're looking for a hold in the long term. So that's what I would do. Don't take my advice and go to the bank and lose money and then yell at me for it. I've lost money in the past, but I'm just saying that's where I think these things are going. So anyways, after that long rant, retail on them, they are coming on the 28th. Retail on them is 220 bucks. Estimated resale is 275. I know I just said try to cop around 220. You're not going to be able to do that now that I'm thinking about retail. I thought these were 190. 250 is still a good price, so whatever. Estimated profit on these is actually pretty low. If these drop to the 275 range, which I do think is not out of the realm of possibility, and you flip for that, you're making $19 a shoe on the apps. That's nothing. Hold, hold, hold. That's how I would play this shoe. I would buy in for the people who are trying to get rid of them and dump them early, pay a little bit extra, not a big deal, put them away for a couple months. They're gonna come back up and they're gonna come back big. Because of that, I'm rating them a hold. I think it's the biggest release that we're gonna see this week and the one with the most potential. That being said, they are releasing almost everywhere. Sneakers is your big one, obviously. You got Finish Line, you got JD Sports, great for manual users. Foot Locker, East Bay, Foot Action, you have Dick's and the NBA store. NBA store, dude, it's there, you can try it. That thing gets cooked immediately. Same with Foot Locker. I can't get through. Foot Locker just added in bot protection, so it's looking a little bit better. But still, I have been buying shoes now for over 2 years, and I have never hit on Foot Locker because it's just, the bot protection is just so piss poor. Terrible, terrible. So yeah, so that's the biggest one. Jordan 4, Tour Yellow. Pay attention to all that stuff. Okay. Next up, we didn't talk about this as much. The Jordan 4, the Tour Yellows, they are coming out in grade school sizing as well. For these, I would stay to the 6 to the 7 range. I'm not going to go over everything that we just went over. You know my feelings on the Tour Yellow. These, I would stay 6 to 7. They're a hold. Try to get it with a retail price point of probably, I think these are going to be 190, 150. Stay around that 175 range if you're going to be buying in for the hold. These are definitely going up. These are going to be a $300 shoe easily. They should do something similar to these. I got a bunch of 4Ys. These haven't been moving nearly as well as the 6Y and the 7Y have, so definitely go for a little bit bigger. Dunk, next up is the Dunk, what I'm calling the Valentine grade school. That's just what I saw. You know, these little pink and beat. It's $85. Super cheap. Resale range on these, I'm thinking these are going to be about 150. They're floating around 175, 200. They're going to drop. I think this is a good flip. $45 per pair, what you can cop here. I would quick sell it and only go for the larger grade school sizes. That's how I would play this. They are releasing only on sneakers, which is, you know, kind of a problem. It's a draw. What are you gonna do? Okay, last release, 31st. Dunk Low, New York versus New York. I've seen these a bunch on YouTube channels. People have already had them. It's another Dunk Low. It's not going to be crazy, but people do like them. Color blocking on it for me is kind of iffy. I'm not a fan of the olive toe box. I think the icy sole is nice for sure. And these retail prices around $300, those are going to fall. 231 sales though, that's nice for a shoe that's over a week away at this point. That's definitely a good indication that the market is there. I just think the prices are going to fall closer to the $300 range. I'm not buying these to hold. If I hit on this, it's going straight. It's getting flipped right away. That being said, though, $110 retail with a $300 resale, $151 even on the apps. If you were to hit one of these, quick flip this. Quick flip it. Get rid of it. You don't need to hold this. It's another Dunk. What else is there to say? It's another Dunk. And they are confirmed for sneakers. So yeah. Okay guys, closing out this week's sneaker releases. We have the Dunk Low Gray, we have the GS Crimson, the Starfish in men's and grade school sizing, the Fragment Sakai, the Yeezy Light, the Jordan 4 Tour Yellow, the Valentine GS, and the Dunk Low New York vs. New York. Out of all of these, I'm definitely the most excited for the Jordan 4. I think that shoe presents the most opportunity for everybody who's trying to make some money in the long term. But all of these other shoes are certainly great grabs. If you can get them, flip them all, make your money, subscribe to JBird Kickz, let them know who sent you, hit the follow button, and that's it guys. I can't wait to see you next week. Thanks again. Peace.